Hello, welcome to Brockwell Lane. As you can see, I have a second 14XX auto tank arrived from Hattons this morning. Well, whilst I was out at work, actually my neighbour signed for it. A bit of a surprise because I didn't think it was going to be out yet. But this is one of the models I originally ordered, I think almost the week they were announced. I was pretty sure I'd ordered a lined green one, but I'm sure that was my mistake. I must have ticked the wrong box. As you can see, I have an unlined BR liveried 14XX this time. The one behind it, which I reviewed before. If you want to see an unboxing video, I'm not going to do it again, but I did this originally, which is a 58XX. Now, one of the obvious differences you can see on the front there is the addition of the BR number plate on the front, the smokebox number, which I must say is the best I've ever seen in model form as it goes out of focus, because it's not moulded onto the smokebox door. It's actually separately applied as they were in real life, and you can tell it looks raised. Now, the differences between the two class is basically the 14XX has got the auto gear equipment, which consists of, at least in model form, of a long pipe which runs all the way down there and across the front of the buffers. There's also a box on the back there, if it's going to focus on this without going blurry, which is just to the left of the vacuum pipe. There's that box down there, which is the most obvious sign, which the 58 doesn't have, but otherwise very similar model. And as I've just tested it, it runs just as well as the other one. I have heard a couple of horror stories about these, but there again, I suppose you can have you can be unlucky with any model really. It seems to be fine. Now, the reason I'm not too bothered about it not being the lined one I wanted is because I'm going to repaint this. Unlike the 58XX, which I only did a couple of things, small things to it, like body coloured the what do you call it, the safety valve cover, and also the I don't know what that is, but there's a, let me show you on the other one, the brass coloured band there, which should have been green in Great Western Days. I painted that up as well. I don't particularly like the, I'll show you this one again, the black plastic caps to the slide bars there, so I did touch that up on there with a bit of silver paint. Got KDs on it and crew in the cab, of course. Now, they do come with etched plates, although I have got some others to replace these, because I'm going to do it as 1401, which some of you may remember from the film, the Ealing comedy Titfield Thunderbolt, which is in really dirty condition with no emblems on. So I'm going to try and recreate that in model form with this one, which will form part 2 of this video. So I'll just show you out of the box first, and then the next one will be modified. It's pretty good out of the box. The only thing I don't really like about it, or what stuck out to me, was the BR emblem, which I don't think is quite right. The colour's a little bit strong. You know, the yellow lemony colour, I thought tend to stand out a bit too much and looks slightly odd. So if I was going to keep that as it is, I'd probably reapply the decals from HMRS, which I think is probably slightly more realistic. Although, actually, when the light's fully on it, it doesn't look too bad at all. But I think that's something that I would change. So, if you're fitting DCC, I think the whole smokebox front comes off, actually. I'm not going to do it, I'll tempt fate. But, yep, they're easy to fit in there, so DCC ready. I think the cab roof comes off actually, so you can gain access to the inside and put the crew in. Something I didn't spot with this one, because I just put them in through the side there, but afterwards I found out in a review that the cab roof does actually come off. It's a really nice model, £99 from Hattons. I think because I've received this one, they all must be available now. All the different liveries, I should think. So check out their website for the latest ones. There's some lovely lined liveries as well. But I'll be showing you what I've done to this in part 2. So thanks for now. Subscribe, comment below, and I shall see you for part 2, when hopefully this engine should look a little bit more like the star of the Titfield Thunderbolt. Thank you. Bye bye.